Look, thanks for joining me this afternoon. It's much appreciated. As I
Okay.
say, since you're our latest recruit within the sales team,
Yep.
you're joining us as our new regional sales director. I thought it'd be an idea to have, who you are, your background, why you've come to Total Mobile,
Yeah,
all
sure.
that kind of good stuff.
Yep.
So maybe just yeah, if you want to introduce yourself in your position
Yep.
and the vertical that you will be focusing on, that would be a good way to start.
Yep. So John Wood. So I am regional sales director for our property and FM vertical here at Total Mobile. I've joined to lead our sales effort within the property and facilities management vertical, which basically comprises of anybody that's an asset owner, like a housing association, through to contractors and facilities management providers. That's what I've joined. What are we now? 3.5 weeks in, and yeah, loving it.
Excellent. So maybe if you can just go through your professional background and give us a bit of insight into, maybe why you joined the sales profession and
Yeah.
maybe a brief overview of your experience so far.
Yeah, of course. So I started out in hardware many years ago, and then moved into software sales. Worked for a number of different software providers, be it small or large organizations, multinational organizations, or family-run businesses, mainly across the finance, ERP, and MRP spaces. So very back office, operationally functional applications. And then
Mhm.
around maybe 7, 8 years ago, took a move into HCM, so human capital management, all around the people
Okay.
and performance and that side of the house. And then from there, moved to Total Mobile, say a few weeks ago. One of the things that I've been able to do, and actually as part of that kind of initial role move, was drawing on some of those experiences, because we at Total Mobile, we touch on finance as part of what we do. We
Mhm.
touch on the HCM world of things. We touch on the operational side of things, from the ERP and the process side of things. So really kind of bringing those kind of experience together. But
Okay.
yeah, I kind of started off as a sole contributor many years ago, and after about doing 10 years from that, I moved into sales leadership. I took the opportunity to take what I've learned and the experiences I've got, and the good and the bad of what I've learned over the many years,
Yeah.
to kind of help people shape their sales careers. And really, the buzz of the sales side moved to actually getting more of a buzz and more fulfillment, seeing other people achieve that buzz. And so, yeah, as I said, working from large organizations down to small organizations, I found
Mm.
my home in that mid-market space,
Okay.
where the the ability of the company, they had lofty goals, and mid-market they have lofty goals and ambition, but they have that underlying supporting function and infrastructure and processes without all the red tape. So it enables the ability to get things done. So yeah, very much find a home in that mid-market space is very much my training ground. Um, I guess the reason for choosing Total, or
Mm.
Total Mobile, as I should call it now, I shouldn't shortchange it after 3 weeks. Um, we're on the cusp of some really big things, right? And I really
Yeah.
wanted to be part of that trajectory. I mean, the journey that the guys have been over the last few years, really consolidating that platform and shaping the solutions to the market leading platform that we've got today. I wanted to be a part of that, right?
Yeah.
So the awareness amongst customers is good, our product is good, the offering is good, and the challenges that we address for our customers is strong. And then you overlay that with a bunch of people that actually like coming to work, like doing the things they do because of the challenges they
Mm.
see, the difference it makes for the people that we work with. They're very much the work hard, play hard. That came across within the interview process. We have high standards. We hold ourselves accountable, but we
Yeah.
do that on the earth that you've got to like what you're doing at work. So you've got to form that culture, and that environment for people to do well. So that's really kind of taking me through, and the reason why I joined Total Mobile.
That makes
Just keep
sense.
saying that.
So, what do you hope to achieve in your new role here, John? And how do you really see yourself contributing to our overall success?
Yeah, sure. So as I said, we've got we've got a good name, we've got a good brand, we've got a good awareness within our customers. Um, and that comes from that relentless focus on the customer, right, and fostering that.
Yeah.
My job and our job certainly as a sales is growth, right? Our number one job is growth, right? Now that is from working with our existing customers to unlock new value from their current investments, right? Obviously, but also understand the challenges that they're faced with, and working with our counterparts within Total Mobile, the functions that help us support do what we do, to unlock some of those other challenges that our customers see. So a huge part of what we do is making sure that the customers that we've got are maximising their investment, and we're helping them knock down some of the challenges that are faced with them across the market on a day-to-day basis. All right, we have got a team of experts that live and breathe that industry, so can wax lyrical and can give you the full insight around the industry challenges, where we're going, the legislative requirements, etc., that just keep going and going. That's what I'm learning very quickly, is that machine does not stop, right? So someone really needs to be able to educate our customers and help them along that way to, this is what the challenge is and this is how we can help you. So there's a massive part of that customer and relentless focus on putting the customer at the heart of what we do, and it's one of our core values here at Total Mobile, which resonated as part of that of joining. The other side of that is obviously making sure that we are welcoming new customers to the Total Mobile community, that they can benefit from all that collective investments. You know, we work with a number of customers in a number of industries, and we really are the experts in that industry. So that collective investment, the challenges that customer A is facing is likely the challenges that prospect B is facing. So how can we help them? How can we kind of stand on the shoulders of the guys before us in order to get the best value out of that software? That's what we're here to do. One of the things that hopefully I can do and the team can do is making sure that message gets to the right people so that they can understand, because it's the added evidence, you don't know what you don't know, right? So our job is to making sure that we can get to those people and help them see there's a different way, I guess.
Okay. So you've joined in quite a senior role as the regional sales director for the property and facilities management vertical. So maybe can you give us a wee bit of insight into your day-to-day responsibilities?
Sure. The team will have heard this, and I will say it many, many times again over the next good few months. Fundamentally, my role is to remove the barriers to their success. That's it, right? So, and that will mean different things with different reps at different stages of their careers and their needs and their wants and their desires. But ultimately, it's about giving them the support so they can achieve their goals. Now, depending on what the rep is and where we are and where in that process, again, it's just about understanding then the individuals and the support that we can tailor for that. That might be product knowledge, that might be sales knowledge, that might be industry knowledge, that just might be there's the whole different facets of being a sales professional, is understanding what we're very good at, but all importantly, understanding where we've got room for improvement, right? So it really is making sure that they have got all the right tools, all the right processes, all the right place and culture and operational efficiencies in order for them to do the best they can, because ultimately they want to do the best by the customers, right? So that is a major part of the job. There's obviously the sales management side of things, making sure our reps and our people are working to our very consistent and high standards, and it's not just we need to do, but there's the whole part of the other business and the other functions inside the organization rely on clean and accurate data and clean. It's all that kind of good stuff that works there. So it's making sure we hold ourselves to standard. But also getting a better understanding of what our customers and prospects need. Okay. So by working with our customers and our customer advisory board and making sure that we're doing regular account reviews and understanding, really getting to that cold face and really understanding, that allows us to feed in, and then obviously based on that information we can take action or make recommendations, right? So that's kind of what we do. I'm massively reliant here as a sales director on other functions within the business. So whether that be support or professional services or pre-sales or finance, whoever it may be, but ultimately we are very lucky that we are vertically focused. So we have a team of people that, whilst their function might be support, for example, they have support within a particular vertical and etc. And that kind of works across the board. What that ultimately means is that whilst we are one large organisation, we have a bunch of individuals that focus on a particular vertical and pains and problems and live and breathe that. So that when you are talking to somebody in that, you don't have to explain the generic nuances of that industry. You can just get straight down to the point. So that's kind of what we're here for.
Yeah, I think you highlighted an important point there about everything that goes into a sale, how you have to rely on other departments and other individuals within those departments to make a sale possible. In fact, one of our other regional sales directors, Tom Dawes, is going to do a piece later on in this series that focuses on the sales team around that. What the energy and the collaboration it takes to get a deal over the line. Yes, the salesperson is out in front and center, but there's so much that goes on behind the scenes, so that's quite interesting.
They might be the lead singer, right? But there's no music being played without the band. You definitely need the band.
Exactly, it's a good analogy. Yeah. So whenever you come into a new role in a new company like this,
Yeah.
do you have any particular strategies or initiatives that you have planned to implement?
Um, the first thing is the people, right? You've got to
Mm,
understand the team that you inherited, the good, the bad, the opportunity, the areas for opportunity for growth, etc. But ultimately, it's understanding why they do what they do. Right? Everybody comes to work because they want to earn money. That's an important part of what we
yeah,
do. But what do you want to do with that money? All right, it's kind of what do you want to do with that? Is that experiences? Is that you just want to pay the mortgage? Like, what is it, right? So once you understand the individual and you can understand what they're trying to get out of why they come to work, it should be relatively straightforward to help on that growth. Some people want to drive fancy cars, some people don't. That's absolutely fine, but you just need to understand that. The
yeah,
strategy side, again, it comes back to removing the barriers. Okay, people, I generally find salespeople actually want to get better. They generally always want to get better. Is that urgent need for success and that urgent need for improvement? So generally, they're open to being coached and guided, and they want it. Generally, my experience, they want that honest feedback
yeah.
consistently straight
Mhm.
away. So again, it's can we work on this area? Can we work on that area? Maybe we should try that, etc. The actual nuances of the strategies I leave for the insider track, Gareth, rather than
Of
sharing the
course.
rest of the world. But it's about the people, right?
Yeah.
The people and the reps do the work. That's
Mm,
important. So how do you remove the barriers to let the people do the work? That's essentially what we're here to do.
excellent. Listen, that's all that I have for now, John. Like, I really do appreciate your time, particularly. I'm sure you're very busy coming into a new business and such like. But I think that's a really good insight into a new recruitment within the sales team, particularly within the senior role within our organization. So, look, anybody who's listening to this podcast, who's interested in joining our sales team, please do contact me directly or John if you're interested in learning a wee bit more about the sales culture here at Total Mobile. But listen, thanks again, John. I do appreciate it.
Cheers, Gareth. Bye bye.